It's really the people. It's really clear to me that we're all just trying to chase some bliss, you know? Whether it be in the waves, whether it be with Dennis and his food, whether it be stretching. It's just, things are great, but it's the people, man. It's the people here are special.
You know, we've been waiting for this trip since before COVID, before 20 rounds of chemotherapy with Karen. I mean, it's just been a very long time. Then actually finally coming here, it was just incredible. I mean, it was more than ever we could have expected.
This week for me is just extra special. We booked this almost 2 years ago. I had just been diagnosed with ovarian cancer. We booked this not knowing what was ahead of us, really. So after COVID and another round of cancer, I just finished treatment about 4 months ago. So the timing of this trip could not have been any better.
So I've been surfing for about 15 years. I surf all year round in New Jersey. I've been following Surf Simply for a few years and have just been really wanting to improve my surfing and really take it to the next level.
First time surfing was on a kind of a school trip in college. Immediately fell in love, and 5 or 6 years ago, we realized that we both love surfing. So we set an intention to spend our time and our effort on this amazing pursuit. When we found out about Surf Simply and the level of intention and thoughtfulness and professionalism that they brought to their coaching curriculum, it lit me up.
Now, I've been here twice before. We're brothers, and it seemed like a decent excuse to get Jed to come as well, so I can come.
I've tried surfing a few times down the years, a bit unsuccessfully. Paul made such progress the first time that he came here that sets my expectations for what I might be able to do as well.
I started surfing about maybe 8 years ago. Then I came to Surf Simply for the first time, and ever since then I've been pretty serious about it. This was a grand design by me to hopefully get this little lady right here more into surfing so that we can go and hang out together. And
he would come back with all of these wonderful tools and suggestions, and he talked also about how amazing the food was and the people were super special and really meant a lot to him.
Was I right?
You were right. You were right.
So I'm an engineer. Like I love everything to be explained and quantified and broken down into like little consumable tranches, and that is exactly the way this place was built. I think there's absolutely nothing random about the way that the surf is taught. It's totally defined, and I think that makes it so approachable.
This learning experience was amazing. It was unreal what video analysis and expert coaching. I'm absolutely blown away.
I really understood where we were at and where we were trying to go, which I think being able to visualize that, like kind of every day work on something new while building upon the foundation that we already had, was really helpful.
The coaches themselves, their attitude, the way they relate to everybody, and the method that they use to teach you. I think it's very subtle, but very, very effective.
I had Coach Maya, and she and I hit it off immediately. But I feel like she respected if I had any hesitation or any limitations, she respected it, but also knew when to push me.
So I had Will, it's the second time I've had Will. It was amazing. Just the right amount of positive critique, I think.
Derek and I worked a lot this week on cutbacks and surfing to whitewater targets. Derek really distilled it for me into like manageable chunks that I could, step one, weight your back foot. Step two, try to put your hand in the water. And it just made it such a portable skill set.
Jordan was our coach. She was amazing. The stoke is real. Like, she is this is her dream job, and you can feel that every minute you are with her. Yeah. She's bringing her all to every coaching session, every surfing session.
I had Gabriel, and he was fantastic. I mean, really helped me overcome my fear of paddling out, which was huge for me.
So I had Marlon, who was fantastic this week. The sessions with him, the video analyses, and then the theory, which is done in a very gentle way, has really given me an understanding of what surfing is actually all about.
The conditions were great. It started out a little bit bigger in the beginning of the week, and then it got a little bit smaller, although I don't think at any point it was that small. The coaches timed it perfectly. Like, they were talking about like when we were going out, and so we dynamically adjusted to, what was going on with the tides, with the wind.
The sunset session was definitely the highlight of the week. I mean, it was glassy. There was a full-blown double rainbow. The sun was setting. We were all out there hooting each other into waves.
This evening, it was like a wave machine. 3 to 4 foot, consistent, wave after wave. It was absolutely fantastic. Everybody caught 1,000 waves to see.
I came wanting to really build confidence and skill with my turns, and today I was like linking, 3 different cutbacks on one wave, which is like mind-blowing because I could barely do one turn with confidence at the beginning of the week.
Super late, steep takeoffs. We went out a couple of mornings at low tide, and it's a beach break, and it was great for my surfing. To have the confidence to make some of the drops that I made today was a big deal.
I rode an unbroken wave. I paddled in by myself, stood up multiple times, paddled back to the outside, and I don't think I ever thought that I would do that.
I went to a class today that Derek was teaching, and I really wanted to go and listen to what he was going to say about duck diving. But he started off with paddling, and I was like, I need to listen. There's some things that I need to improve upon on my paddling for sure.
I was concerned, I'm not gonna lie. I was worried physically if I was gonna be able to handle it. I had the most incredible week. Totally handled myself, rested when I need to rest. The staff is so attentive. I felt completely taken care of, completely safe.
Really stuck with how I felt this week, and to create an immersive experience where you feel so cared for, so present, that is not an easy thing to do. And so the Surf Simply team is so thoughtful in setting this team so that they can bring their very best to support us and make this the most amazing week.
Food is incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, like magically good. The chef is fantastic. Everyone in the kitchen staff. The accommodations are beautiful. The scenery is gorgeous.
It's really the people. It's truly amazing. It's really clear to me that we're all just trying to chase some bliss, whether it be in the waves, whether it be with Dennis and his food, whether it be stretching. It's just, things are great, but it's the people, man. It's the people here are special.
Yeah, I think to spend a week in a place like this with 12 people just as nuts about surfing as I am was just like an unbelievable experience. I think everybody's just here to learn and everybody's totally on the same page. And I think keeping it at 12 people makes it just feel like you're in somebody's home, you know, you're with your
Very
family.
intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very intimate, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, every time.
What I really enjoyed about this week is she did great. It was awesome. Like, she navigated a legitimate wave out there. I think it'll open up a lot of opportunities for us as a couple to chase that fun a little bit.
I think the amount of thinking that goes into making something feel effortless is incredible. And I think that everybody plays their part in that in the Surf Simply organization, and it feels so natural, but you know that behind the scenes it must be such hard work for everybody, so huge thank you.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I think it was the perfect combination of everything for both of us. Like, is we didn't have to worry about anything. We really just got to enjoy each other and enjoy our time here. And so we're super grateful for that time together.
You know, we've been waiting for this trip since
so
before COVID, before, 20 rounds of chemotherapy with Karen. I mean, it's just been a very long time. Then actually finally coming here, it was just incredible. I mean, it was more than ever we could have expected.
It's really special to share something like that with your partner, and to come here and keep up and participate and feel that connection with each other. I think that's really important. We definitely needed this time together. Yep. I'm very grateful.
Don't come here. Whatever you do, don't come here, because you'll never, ever not stop coming back. Just don't. Trust me. Okay?